And we're going to start with laying on our backs in constructive rest. So lay on your back with the knees bent and feet to the edges of the mat. Good, so just get yourself comfortable, and you can have the arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. And come back to the body. So we spend most of our days with, just kind of like in our brain, in our mind, with worry or stress or thinking or working or whatever. Most of it is spent in the brain. So just take this time to bring your focus back to your body and your breath. So just notice both what's happening in the body and what's happening with the breath. And then we'll start to direct the inhales down towards the pelvis and the exhales back up and out through the chest. And now if you could imagine your torso is broken into three parts. So the top third is the chest, the second third is the diaphragm, and the bottom third is the belly. So we're going to take a normal inhale and then a normal exhale. And then the next time we inhale, we're going to inhale for 1 or 2 seconds into just the top third, and then pause. And then inhale 1 to 2 seconds in the middle third, so the diaphragm, pause. And then complete the inhale through the belly, pause, and then fully exhale without pausing. Just release that exhale. So it might take you a few times to be able to kind of figure out the thirds, and also figure out not to take too big of a breath in for the first third. Otherwise, you kind of run out of air before you complete the inhale. So we're just going to work on this for about a minute. What's really nice about this is that it really focuses you on your breath. So sometimes if you are, feeling pretty stressed and anxious and you try and do a breath exercise, it can be really hard to get into it. You don't really feel the effect afterwards. But for this one, you really have to focus to, complete the all of the thirds. So it's quite a nice one to do. So I'll be quiet now, and you can do this for the next minute. Okay, and then complete the breath cycle that you're on, and then return to regular breathing. And then roll over onto the right side, and inhale, come to sit, and then cross the shins and roll through to stand. Okay, so we're going to start in Tadasana, mountain pose. So feet are right underneath the hips, all 10 toes pointing forward, and root down through the big toe mound and the heel. So think about the quads, the front of the thighs, moving back towards the hamstrings. So we're engaging the quads. The legs are super strong. Find the strength in the legs. Engage the core. So draw the belly button back towards the spine. And then take the fingertips to the top of the shoulders. And we're going to exhale, circle the elbows forwards to almost touch each other, or do touch each other if you can. And then inhale, circle back. So we'll continue like this. Imagine that you're actually drawing a circle with the elbows. And keep rooting down through the big toe mound and the heel, engaging the quads and the core. And it's like you have a string on the crown of the head, pulling you up. And then pause at the front, elbows touching. And then start to circle back. So inhale the elbows back, exhale forward. Good, so we're getting some really nice range of motion. The elbows are going down, in front, up, and back around. Okay, and then pause and then shake it out. Good, okay, take the arms in front. So the arms are at shoulder height, palms facing up. Reach the fingertips away from you, and then keeping the arms at shoulder height, inhale back to touch the fingers to the shoulders. Keep the elbows lifted, and exhale forward. So we'll do this 5 times. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're keeping the elbows lifted, it's quite the burn on the triceps. Good, last time, and then reach the fingertips away from you. And then take them down and just shake it out. And then we'll take the arms out to the side. Reach the fingertips away, palms facing up. And the arms are at shoulder height again. And reach a little bit further apart. So you're reaching to the sides of the room, creating space in the upper back. And then inhale, palms facing down. Engage the shoulders. Exhale, palms facing up. Good. Inhale down and exhale up. Reach away from you and then release. Good. And inhale the arms up overhead. Reach up with the fingertips. Look up at the hands. And then exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, look up at the hands. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, look up. Now keep looking up, reach up further with the fingers. And exhale the arms down. Okay, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. And inhale, reach the arms behind you, lift the chest, lift the chin. Reach the hands a little bit further, press down into the feet, and release. Take the hands in front, interlace the fingers with the weird finger on top. And exhale, round the back, take the chin towards the chest. Again, we've got strong legs still, belly button to spine. And come back to center. Shake it out. Okay. Inhale the arms up again. Look up at the hands, reach with the fingers, and exhale, swan dive forward, leading with the chest. And come into a really bent knee, Uttanasana. So it's super easy. Let the hands dangle. Just kind of rock side to side. And relax the back of the neck. So look back through the thighs. And straighten the legs. Inhale, take the hands to the top of the shins. Look forward. So you've got a nice long spine. Kind of stick your bum behind you and reach forward with the crown of the head. And bend the knees. Exhale, take the hands to the mat, come to all fours. And exhale, sit back on the heels. Inhale, slide the chin and chest forward. Good. Keep the core engaged. Exhale, sit back again. Inhale, slide the chin and chest forward. And then one more time. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, slide the chin and chest forward. And come back onto all fours. Tuck the toes. And we're just going to pause here and do a few cat-cows. So inhale for cow and exhale for cat with the toes tucked. Belly button to spine. Engage the shoulders. And we'll complete the cat, so the rounding of the back, and then come back to center. And exhale into a bent knee, downward facing dog. So you're looking forward to the hands. So your back is kind of in a back bend here. Lift the hips. And then exhale, straighten the legs. Take the chin towards the chest. Round the back, kind of like in the cat of cat-cow. And then look forward to the hands and exhale, walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana with bent knees. Inhale, hands to the hips and come to stand. Good. Okay, take the hands to prayer in front of the chest. Press the palms together. Engage the shoulders. Inhale the arms up. Look up at the hands. Press the hands together. Exhale, swan dive forward. And we're just going to have a regular Uttanasana here. So keep the legs straight or just a micro bend in the knees. And exhale. Let the hands hang. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Good, engage the core, lift the quads. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. And pedal out the feet. So bending each knee alternately. And straighten the legs. Exhale, chin towards the chest, rounding the upper back. And bend the knees. Look forward to the hands. And exhale, step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. And rock side to side. And we're pressing down into the big toe mound and the heel. So that means that the hips are stacked over the knees and the knees are stacked over the heels. And bend the knees, take the hands to the hips, and inhale, come to stand. Good. And just get your bearings. Allow your kind of brain to acclimate. And then find a spot in the distance that you can focus on. And we're going to move into tree pose. So we're doing a balance pose here. So root down through the big toe mound and the heel of the right foot. And then take the left foot to either the inner calf or the inner thigh. And press the foot into the leg and the leg back into the foot. Lift up on the right quad, belly button to spine, and take the hands to prayer position. Good. Relax the shoulders. Imagine that string at the crown of the head lifting you up. And if you can, exhale, chin towards the chest and just round the top of the spine. And inhale, look forward. That's a real test for balance. And keep the core engaged to help with balance here. So as you each exhale, chin to chest. Each inhale, look forward. And then take the hands to the hips. Bring the knee forward. Reach the leg long. Engage that right quad. Lift up with the crown of the head. Belly button to spine. And then step it down. Good. And then press down into the left foot. So the big toe mound in the heel. And take the right foot to the inner thigh or calf. And keep that left leg strong. So you're really lifting up into the left quad. Belly button to spine. And take the hands to prayer. Good. Engage the core. And exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, look forward. It's totally fine to wobble and to get unbalanced here. So with each exhale, chin to chest. With each inhale, look forward. It's a nice lesson in kind of giving ourselves grace, right? Being kind to ourselves. Okay, and then take the hands to the hips, knee forward, and then extend the leg. Reach through the heel. And step it down. Good. Okay, grab a block. We're going to place it at the top of the mat to the highest height, and then step the feet wide. So the block is going to be by the right foot. And the feet are going to be about 3 feet, 3.5 feet. And then turn the left toes in, about 15 degrees, and the right toes out towards the top of the mat. And then you're going to take that block by the kind of just behind the outside of the right ankle. Okay, and then press down through the left heel, so through the back heel, and exhale, take the right hand to the block, and the block is going to be directly underneath the shoulder. And then inhale, take the left arm up into triangle. So reach up with the left fingers, look up at the hands for a slight back bend, and then exhale, take the chin towards the chest and look down towards the right thigh, rounding the top of the back. And then inhale, look up at the hand. And exhale, look down. And last time, inhale, look up. Reach with the fingers. And take the left hand to the hip. Bend the right knee. And inhale, come to stand. And parallel the feet. And press down into the big toe mounds and the heels. Lift through the crown of the head. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips. So you're folding forward with a nice long spine. You can micro bend the knees here if you'd like. And you can also take a block so you can take that underneath the hands. Or you can take the hands to the mat. And exhale, round the back. Take the crown of the head down towards the mat. And we're looking back through the thighs here. That looks good. Okay, and then take the hands to the hips. And inhale, slowly come up. Good. Okay, and then take that block to the left side. And turn the right toes in, left toes out. And bring that block so it's going to be underneath the hand. Press down into the back foot. That back leg is going to stay straight and the heel is going to press down into the ground. And then exhale, take the left hand to the block. And inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling. So there's a straight line between the right and the left arms. Good, and look up towards the right hand. Belly button to spine. Press into the back foot. And exhale, chin towards the chest. Round the back. Look down towards the thigh. And inhale, look up towards the hand. And exhale, chin towards the chest. And last time, inhale, look up. Take the right hand to the hip. Inhale, straighten the left leg. And then bend the left leg, take the hands to the mat, and exhale, step back to downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet. Inhale, lift the right leg into the air, and exhale, step the right foot forward, and come to stand. Then you're going to bring that block to the top of the mat again by the right foot at the highest height. And the left toes are in about 15 degrees. Bend the right knee towards 90 degrees. And then take the right hand down to the block so the hand is underneath the shoulder again. And inhale the arm overhead so the bicep is by the ear. And look up underneath the left armpit for extended side angle. Reach with the left fingers. Press down into the back foot, especially the pinky toe side of that back foot. And exhale, take the left hand down to the mat, and then the right hand, and step back to plank. And reach back with the heels, engage the quads. And you can be on either the knees or the toes. Exhale, lift the right leg just a few inches. And inhale, step it down. Exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale, step it down. Exhale, step the right foot out to the side. Touch the toe to the ground. Inhale in. Exhale, left toe. And inhale in. And then press back to downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet. Use this as a break. Inhale down and exhale up. And inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, step the left foot forward and ground the back foot and come to stand. And take that block to the outside of the left ankle at the highest height. Bend the left knee towards 90 degrees. Good, and then take the left hand down to the block, just right underneath the shoulder, and inhale the arm overhead. So look like this. And then look up underneath the armpit. Press into the back foot. Good, and then exhale, take the right hand to the mat, and the left hand, and step back to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward to the hands. Lift the hips. So we're in a slight back bend here. Imagine the sit bones are moving back and up. They're moving kind of towards the top of the wall. And exhale, straighten the legs, take the chin towards the chest. And inhale, look straight down to the mat and lift the right leg into the air. Exhale, bend the right knee, and look forward to the right hand. And inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step the right foot forward and come to stand. And then step the left foot over to the left, so each leg has its own lane. And bend the front knee towards 90 degrees. So keeping that back leg straight, belly button to spine, and imagine the tailbone is being drawn down towards the mat. And then keeping the hands on the hips, we're going to find a spot in the distance and exhale, straighten the front leg, lift the back leg, any amount. We're keeping both hip points pointing down. And imagine you're pressing the lifted foot into a wall. Good. So Caroline, just lower the left hip slightly. Good. So that both hip points are really pointing down. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. And exhale, step the left foot back into warrior one. And bring the hands to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. And bend the knees again. Look forward to the hands in down dog. Draw the sit bones back and up. And exhale, straighten the legs, chin towards the chest. Round the upper back. So imagine you're kind of puffing into the upper back. And inhale, look down towards the mat, so you've got a neutral spine. And lift the left leg into the air. Exhale, bend the left knee, look towards the left hand. Open the left hip out to the left. And inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot forward, ground the back foot and come to stand. Good, so you've got about 3 feet still between the feet. And step the right foot over to the right. Hands to hips. Bend the front knee towards 90 degrees. We're going to keep that back leg really straight and lift up into the quad. So the back leg is strong, front leg is strong. And then find the spot in the distance that will help you balance. You can focus on it. And exhale, straighten the front leg, lift the back leg for warrior three. And press the back foot into the imaginary wall. And you really can do anything you need to with your hands here. So hips out to the side, behind you, in front, in prayer, whatever helps you balance. But keep the core engaged, so it's helping you to balance. The left leg is either bent or micro bend in the knee. And exhale, step the right foot back into warrior one. And then exhale, step the right foot forward to Tadasana. And then take the right foot around to the outside of the left ankle. So the right shin is in front of the left shin. And then sit back into the hips. So it's kind of like a chair pose. Inhale the arms out to the side. Palms facing up. Exhale, right elbow under left. Take the hands together and lift the elbows. Good, belly button to spine. Inhale, look up at the hands. Lift the elbows. And then exhale, take the chin towards the chest. And inhale the arms out to the side again. And then step the right foot over. Back into Tadasana. Sorry. Okay, step the left foot to the outside of the right ankle. Looks like you're trying not to pee. And then sit back into the hips, belly button to spine, and keep the chest lifted. And inhale the arms out to the side, palms facing up. And really extend through the fingertips. So you can almost feel the space widening between the shoulder blades. And Caroline, just lift the hands a little so they're right in line with the shoulders. And exhale, left elbow under right. And look up at the hands. I know it feels like I'm picking on you, Caroline, but you're the one I can see best. And exhale, chin towards the chest. And then inhale, release the arms and step the left foot over. And come to stand at the top of the mat, feet together. Squeeze the inner thighs together, belly button to spine, and engage the quads. So if you touch the quads, they're super tight. And inhale, sit back into chair pose. So it's really like you're sitting on a chair. Knees almost don't move. Reach with the fingertips. And exhale, swan dive forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale, step the right foot forward, ground the back foot, and come to stand. Keep the back foot engaged, pressing down into the floor. Bend the front knee towards 90 degrees, and bring the arms to shoulder height. Look over the front finger. Good, belly button to spine. Release the shoulders and actively reach through the fingertips. Engage the back quad, so imagine it pulling back towards the hamstring. And exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat, step back to plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, step the left foot forward, ground the back foot and come to stand. So in this warrior, there is a line between the two heels. And press down into the back foot and exhale the front knee towards 90 degrees, as long as you can keep that back leg straight. And then take the arms to shoulder height and reach. Look forward over the front finger. And imagine the pelvic floor is lifting up towards the belly button. And relax the shoulders. And exhale, take the hands to the mat plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. And pedal out the feet. Look forward to the hands, bend the knees, and exhale, step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, Tadasana. Okay, grab your block and take it to the top of the mat again, top right side of the mat. And step the feet wide, again about 3.5 feet. Turn the left toes in, right toes out. And you want to bring that block back so it's in line with the shin this time, the outside of the right shin. Press into the back foot, hands are on the hips, both legs are straight. And exhale, take the left hand around to the block. So you can move that block back or forward depending on, where it feels good. And then exhale, start to turn the chest any amount towards the right. And keep pressing into the back foot. And then you have the option of inhaling the right arm up towards the ceiling or keeping it on the hip. And either look down towards the right side of the room or up towards the ceiling. And take the left hand to the left hip, bend the front knee, And inhale, come to stand. Parallel the feet. And exhale, fold forward from the hips. Take the hands to the mat or the fingertips to the mat. And micro bend the knees. Look between the thighs and imagine the crown of the head is reaching down towards the mat. And bend the knees, take the hands to the hips, and inhale, slowly come to stand. And then turn the right toes in, left toes out. Bring that block with you over to the outside the left shin. And keep pressing down through the back heel. And this is revolved triangle. So in revolved triangle, the back heel often wants to come up if you have like tightness in the hips or the hamstrings or the quads. So you can always put like a folded blanket or towel under the back heel just to give it a bit of extra support. FYI. Okay, so press down into the back heel. And exhale, take the right hand over towards the block. Keep pressing into the back foot. And exhale, turn the chest towards the left. This is pretty intense on the left hamstring. So just be gentle with yourself. You can micro bend that front knee if you'd like. And again, you have the option of inhaling the left arm up towards the ceiling. And you might notice that on one side, it's a little bit easier than the other, or a little bit harder. And then take the left hand to the hip, right hand to the hip, bend the front knee and inhale, come to stand. And step the right foot forward. And just take the blocker to one side. Shake out the legs. And then come back into Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Look up at the hands. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. And down dog. Parallel the feet. Inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale, step the right foot forward and come down to the left knee. So again, the right foot is forward, we're on the left knee, and then tuck the back toes. So normally we have the top of the foot down. This time we're going to tuck the toes. And take the left hand to the mat or to a block. And inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, turn the chest towards the right. Belly button to spine. And inhale, come back to center. And then step the right foot back, the right knee back, so we're coming to kneel. So we're just kneeling on the heels. And you have the option of taking a block or a cushion or something, either between the calves and the bum, or coming into the W. And take the hands to the thighs. And inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. So we've got an arch of the back. And then exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, chin to chest. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, chin to chest. Good. Okay, and then come up to kneel on your shins. And step the right foot out to the side. Press down into the pinky toe side of that right foot. Engage the inner thigh. And exhale, slide the right hand down the leg and inhale the left arm up and over towards the right, sorry. And look up underneath the armpit. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Engage the inner thigh again. Press into the outside of the foot. And inhale, come back to center. And then again, we're going to kneel down, so however you're comfortable. And then take the hands, interlace the fingers with the weird finger on top. And exhale, chin towards the chest. And take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. And inhale, lift the chest. Or lift the chin. Good. And then one more time in front. Exhale, chin to chest. And take it behind. And inhale, lift the chest. Slide the shoulder blades. And release. Come to kneel on the shins. And set the left foot out to the side. Belly button to spine. Press into the outside of that left foot so that that naturally engages the inner thigh. And exhale, slide the left hand down the leg and inhale the right arm up. And reach the fingers towards the left. So the bicep is by the ear. And look up underneath the armpit. Reach a little bit further with the right fingers. And exhale, bring the right arm down and step the left foot in. Take the hands to the mat and exhale, down dog. Pedal out the feet. Inhale the left leg into the air and exhale, step the left foot forward. Come down to the right knee and tuck the right toes. So you're down on the knee, the meter. And then you have the option of either taking a block down to the mat or taking the hand down. And inhaling the left arm up towards the ceiling. Look up at the hand. And turn the chest towards the left. And keep the core engaged. And step the left hand down. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Ground the back foot and come to stand. And we're going to need 2 blocks here. So just grab 2 blocks. If we have them close by. And then take 1 block on either side of the front shin. Okay, press down into the back foot. Hands to the hips. Really engage that back quad. So the back leg is very strong. And then exhale, start to fold forward over the front leg. Reach with the crown of the head. And then take the hands to the blocks. And exhale. Continue to draw the nose towards the knee. Any amount. And micro bend that front knee so you don't overflex the knee. We'll stay here for 4 more rounds of breath. Bend the front knee. Move the blocks to either side. Exhale, take the hands to the mat and step back to plank pose. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. And inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, step the left foot forward, ground the back foot and come to stand. And step the right foot out to the side, and then take the blocks to either side of the left shin. And hands to the hips. Press down into the back foot. So you're really pressing that back foot into the mat, lifting up on the back quad. Both legs are straight. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips over the front leg. Reach with the crown of the head, reach with the sit bone. So creating a very long spine here. And then take the hands to the blocks. And the blocks are right underneath the shoulders. And exhale, start to round the spine. And draw the nose any amount towards the knee. Relax the back of the neck. Press into the pinky toe of the back foot. And then bend the front knee. Exhale, take the hands to the mat and gently take the knees down to the mat and come to kneel. And then come to kneel on the shins. And we're going to tuck the toes. So kneeling on the shins, toes tucked. So the knees are at hip width, feet are at hip width. Take the belly button to the spine. And inhale the left arm up. Reach it as high as you can. And then exhale, take it back to the heel, back to the left heel. And take the hips forward, lift the chest. And then inhale the right arm up. And exhale, take it back to the right heel. Good. Keep the shoulder blades engaged. You have the option of looking up towards the diagonal or taking the head back. Keep lifting the chest, belly button to spine. And then take the left hand forward, right hand forward, and come back. Good. Okay, come to lay on your back. And we're going to bring a block with us. And bend the knees. Take the block under at the lowest height underneath the sacrum. And just pause here for a minute. And then take the block, lift the hips and take the block at the medium height underneath the sacrum. And make sure that it's in the right place, otherwise it will definitely wobble at this on the medium height. And allow the sacrum to settle down into the block. Engage the core. And exhale, take the knees to 90 degrees. So lift the feet. It's really important to maintain the breath here, especially when it's challenging like this. So don't hold the breath, basically. And exhale, straighten the legs. Take the heels up towards the ceiling. Reach with the heels. Three more rounds of breath. And bend the knees to 90 degrees. Engage the core and exhale, step the right foot down using the strength of the core. And exhale, step the left foot down. And then lift the hips, take the block to the lowest height again. And engage the core. Exhale, lift the knees to 90 degrees. And then reach the heels high. So you're reaching through the legs, through the heels. Core is engaged. Belly button reaching back towards the spine. And even as your legs start to shake, just reach up through the heels. Try to maintain those straight legs. Good. And exhale, bend the knees to 90 degrees. And then exhale, step the left foot down slowly. And exhale, step the right foot down slowly. And lift the hips, take the block away. And bend the knees again, feet flat on the floor. Take the left ankle to the right knee, arms out to the side. And exhale, left foot over towards the right and look out over the left shoulder. Keep the belly engaged, not all of the way, but just engaged enough to support the lower back. And inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Look out over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Set the left foot down and right ankle goes to left knee. And exhale the right foot over to the left. Look out over the right shoulder again. Just neutralizing the spine after a lot of back bends and forward bends, back bends and forward bends. So we need to just get that neutrality back. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale over to the right. Look out over the left shoulder. You might feel a few clicks here and there. Feels pretty good. It's a nicer version of going to the chiropractor. And inhale, come back to center. And then take those blocks if they are close by. So you want both blocks. And just place the blocks under the knees. We're going to reach the legs long along the ground and just support the knees with the blocks. And take the hands alongside the body, palms facing up. And this is just a really nice version of Shavasana with supported legs. This takes a bit of the pressure off the lower back. And again, just like we did at the beginning of class, bring your attention to the body and the breath. It's really nice to get out of the mind for an hour or so. Think about directing the inhale down and the exhale up. And for a minute, we're going to count the breaths. So inhale is 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, etc. for a minute. It's a really great way, again, just like at the beginning, a great way to focus the mind on the breath. So you count your breaths and I'll let you know when the minute is up. Okay, and then return to regular breathing. Your attention back to the room. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Engage the core and exhale, take the knees towards the chest. Rock side to side. And then roll over onto the right side. Stay here for a moment. And inhale, slowly come back to sit. So when you're counting the breaths there, the most efficient amount of breaths per minute is 5 inhales, 5 exhales, which is about a 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale. And apparently that is the optimum breath for our nervous system, heart, lungs, organs, and everything. So just, most of us in life breathe about 19, 20, 21 breaths per minute. When I was doing that, I breathed 10 times, like inhale, exhale 10 times. So just bringing an awareness to the breath and trying to slow it down and elongate the inhale, elongate the exhale. Everything starts and ends with the breath. All right, bring your hands together at heart center. Thanks for joining me tonight, ladies. Namaste.